So I did a video like this after my last show, and I decided I wanted to do it again. And I wanted to do this video because of how insanely good I feel. But it's not for the reason that you think. So for those of you that have been following, know that I went to Vegas this weekend to go compete to get my pro card. Now, the one thing that's different about this sport is, like, okay, if you were to go compete in like a powerlifting or in like a workout-ish kind of thing, like there's no denying. Like, you pass the finish line, you run, that's it. Like, the winner is the winner. But when it comes to this, it all depends on who's judging, what they're looking for, you know, and sometimes they change what they're looking for. Sometimes they want their figure girls ripped. Sometimes they want them more muscular. Sometimes they don't. You know, I also know going into this sport with a lot of tattoos, I wanted to kind of be like a, I guess, I don't know if I'm using the right word, but like a pioneer in the sport, like where I can be a figure girl with a lot of tattoos, even though I know it's really distracting, which is technically the word that they have used. But I'm not blaming it on that. I didn't lose because of my tattoos. I'm taking responsibility. I did the best that I could, and I came to the table with the best package that I could. I could not have worked any harder. I couldn't have done anything different. Everything was measured out to the T. I followed my coach's things, and he did exactly what he said he wanted to do, and he brought to the table what he wanted to bring to the table. And now I know what his plan was and why. Like, I know what his plan was, but because of my frame and because of what he knows judges are sometimes looking for, was whatever. I know what I know, and I know why I came in the way that I did, and I'm so happy with the way that I looked. So happy. You know, I'm saying this from the outside. Like, my legs looked great. I've always wanted to see what my legs look even more ripped and even bigger, but I mean, I already have a big upper body, so I get why he didn't want me any bigger than I already was. My upper body, shoulders, I mean, insane. I'm saying this as humble as possible. So my stomach, my waist, the way my waist looked, my posing, I was so happy with. Thank you to Chula Fitness. I mean, amazing. And you guys all know who Johnny is, so Johnny Casalina. But I'm so happy. And the reason why I'm happy is because I'm glad so for those of you that know, I got 4th place, which is big. So, I mean, that's big. There were 20 unbelievably beautiful girls in my class, and forget about in all the figure girls. So, I mean, I only competed against 20 people, even though there were, I don't know how many people. There were, we went from class A to class F, I think. So in class D, which is what I was, and apparently I shrunk, I got 4th. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the fact that I didn't get my pro card, because if I got my pro card, whether it was 1st or 2nd, no, let me explain to you also. I'm glad I lost, and politically, whatever it was, not politically, what I'm saying is, I'm glad that I didn't win. I'm glad that I didn't win because I knew some of the people, or I'm glad that, you know, I knew some of the judges and stuff like that, and I'm glad that I lost to the girl that I lost to, because she looked insane. And I made a post on Facebook and Instagram, and I made my montage with our lineup because it needed to be shown. She was incredible. I started following her. I actually saw she did a photo shoot with Dan Ray the day before I did one, and amazing, just insane physique. So I'm very happy for her. I mean, she was crying when she won, and I feel her. So I'm glad that I lost. 2nd place, I mean, that girl's body was insane as well. So, I mean, again, I'm happy with where it went. But 1st and 2nd got pro cards, and I'm glad I didn't get one. Because if I would have gotten my pro card, then yeah, okay, I would have moved on to then compete at that level. And then my body maybe continue to be the way that it is. But, like, you guys have to know me by now. Like, I'm somebody that's like, I want to go outside the norm. Like, I'm a chick with a lot of muscles and a lot of tattoos, and I want to get my pro card in an industry that frowns upon tattoos, and I want to do things that guys do better than guys. And, you know, Misfit Clothing has a shirt that says, I'm not strong for a girl, I'm just strong. And that's how I want to be, like a freak of nature. and even a freak of nature in other things, like with not making excuses for things and being a mom of 2 kids and a business owner and showing that you can get into insane shape and have that. So like that kind of freak of nature, but like show people that it's possible. So why I'm so happy is because I love the new goal that we have. I love what's coming up in December, so I'm actually planning on having a trip to go out to visit my mom, which I do every year. So I'm planning on going out to see her, and I've been wanting to train with him since I started. There was a time that he was in the middle of moving, and it happened to be right when I went out there. I had just recently started coaching with him, so it just didn't work out. But I'm like so excited for December because I'm going to go out there, visit my mom, and then also train with him because he's close. And then, okay. And then, all right, so I'm going to start walking now. And then I'm excited about our new goal. So, like, unbelievably stoked about December and then about what's to come. So I'm not giving up on this goal. If I say I'm going to do something, it's just not going to happen in 6 months. It's not going to happen in 8 months. I need to take some time. I still am a mom. I still am a business owner. So I have to make sure that I take care of everything else while I also take the time to make the improvements that I need to make for the new, insane, unbelievably happy goal that I have. So thank you to my coach for calling me this morning and for the conversation that we had this morning. And I'm so freaking happy that I lost. And that's it. So I hope you're inspired by this in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. Maybe because I found the positive in the situation, which is what I always try to do. And that's it. I love you. I gotta go. Bye.